Welcome to Toronto Blue Jays coverage here on YouTube via Sinbin Stream. Today, Game 3 in Boston, where the Blue Jays will attempt to sweep the Red Sox and win 3 straight. They've already won Game 1 and 2 on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday. Today is Thursday. Let me get an audio check real quick. All right, we're good on Twitch. All right, let's get a YouTube audio check real quick. All right, we're good. Hope you're having a great Thursday so far. We have Gray versus Savage, or Savage versus Gray. YESAVAG. All right. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, there we go. All right, leading off for the Blue Jays, Springer DH. Hold on. Need to mute audio before I forget. Okay, that's muted. Unmute this. Springer at DH, Guerrero Jr. at first, Sanchez in right, Penyango in left, hitting cleanup. Clement at second, Lucas in center, Okamoto third, Valenzuela catching, Jimenez at short. Again, Savage on the bump. Wait, can I scroll? Yes, I can scroll that blank spot down. All right, perfect. For the Red Sox, Boston Red Sox, I guess. I think I've been saying it wrong. Gasper DH with the New England accent or Boston accent. Raphael off to a fantastic start on ESPN. The image froze going into a commercial break. Awesome. We're going to go with Sportsnet and the Blue Jays coverage. Let's try again. Wonderful job, ESPN. All right, we're at ad. Gasper DH, Rafaela center field, Abreu right field, Contreras at first, cleanup hitter, Duran left field, IKF at short, Durbin third, Wong catching, Monasterio second, Gray the starting pitcher. What's up, Connor? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I know there's been a ton of hockey news. I woke up late, didn't get to. Mets play the Phillies. Okay, yeah, go Mets. Filthy Delphia. That's pretty good. All right, great. Thanks for being here, Connor. And for posting. And I finally got hopefully maybe I can highlight that. Finally the community tab finally worked. I had been using Chrome and it hadn't been working for a while for some reason. I have no idea why. All right, well, I think you can see all right. Gray's 8-1, 3.03 ERA, 12 games, 62 and a third innings pitched, 51 strikeouts, 1.20 whip. Opponent batting average 249. And for you, Savage, 3-3, 3.78 ERA, 9 games, all starts, 47 and 2/3 excuse me, innings pitched 47, strikeouts 1.26 whip. And opponent batting average 214. All right, just about set. Boy, cloudy day. Looks like. Do they have the lights on? Kind of looks like. I don't know. Maybe it's just glare. Maybe it isn't cloud. I don't know. All right. Technology, just randomly works. Yeah. I don't know. The ESPN app can be frustrating, though. At times, boy, during the hockey season, it was so bad at times. All right, on the bench, the Blue Jays have Kirk, Straw, Schneider, and McAdoo, all right-handed hitters. All right, so it looks like we've got. Okay, you can see. I don't know. Suddenly, this is. Yeah, I think I used to have it down like that. I didn't realize I could scroll down. So now we can see more. I suppose I could put the baseball on the desk again. Or the hockey puck. Baseball's back by Buzz right now. I can get one more too, but. All right. Just about set for the first pitch. And I forgot to bring up the sound effects. All right. Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. All right, come on. Are we ready? Finally, Springer in the right-handed batter's box. Oh, that stinks. Yeah. Just use ESPN, I think. Instead would be my advice, but all right, finally Springer 212, average 7 homers. First pitch upstairs, a ball 93. And we're underway. That was a 4-seam 93. Gray delivers. Caught the inside edge of the plate, 92. Sinker. Evens the count, 1-1. Again, using Sportsnet. Maybe we'll try Nesson again. We'll see if it's not as laggy. Fouled off, and he stumbles out of the box across the plate. Fouled off a 92-mile-per-hour sinker. Hello, Jason. What's up? Go Jays. Hope you're doing well. Connor, hope you're doing well as well. There were other people in before the stream, but the chats went away. I think Chance was in talking about fouled off. Still 1-2. What happened here? Now MLB.com is behind. There we go. Foul on a sweeper, 86. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball was almost in the dirt. Sweeper, 85. Couldn't lay off the low junk. 1 up, 1 down for the Blue Jays in the top of the first. Guerrero Jr. back up to 280 average. 3 home runs, 29 RBI. Yes, it was Springer. Springer swung out of his shoes, and Vlad golfs the first one into left center near the monster, into the seats, front row. And that's a home run for Vlad Guerrero Jr., number 4 on the season. And the Jays have an early 1-0 lead. All right, about time, Vladdy Daddy. All right. He golfed it, but he got enough of it deposited into the left center seats over the monster. The green monster, if you will. All right. We'll take it. What did I just do? Ah, there we go. And he puts on the blue jacket. In steps Jesus Sanchez, who's in the left-handed batter's box. Inside, ball one. Finally. Maybe he's busting out of it here now. Just missed outside. 79. Probably a curveball. Yep, 79. 2-0 the count. Go Blue Jays from Twins fan. Nice. Yeah, finally, Vlad Guerrero Jr. busts out of it. Hitting second today. Sanchez fouls one off. 288 hitter. 93 miles per hour. Yeah, pitch, I think it would have been a strike. It was very low in the zone, but he just turned on it and drove it to the left center alley high enough over the green monster. Swung on and missed. 89. Evens the count. 2-2. On a cutter right at the top of the zone. All right. Oops. Need to restart the crowd noise. Chopper to first. Takes toss to the first. First baseman tosses it to the pitcher, covering the bag. Gray. 3-1 ground out. Yep, it was like in the first row of those seats in left. I think like between the Monster Energy drink sign, I don't know, the camera coverage was terrible. Yeah, to the right of the Monster Energy drink sign. All right, that'll bring up Pinango with 2 outs, nobody on, but a 1-0 lead for Toronto. Outside, 79, curveball misses. 1-0. Oh, you're welcome. I figured there was a need out there. You know, they've got the whole country of Canada backing them, and also pretty much the city of Buffalo. Yeah, let's go, Vlad. Exactly. But you're welcome, and thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate it. Okay, fouled it off. 1-1. Four seam 92, just upstairs. Pinango 292 average, 4 homers, 18 RBIs in 40 games. Righty versus lefty. Pops it up, foul, out of play, behind the plate. 80, so probably, I'm guessing, a curveball. Yeah, that's my only complaint with Sportsnet is they don't give you the pitch types like other baseball broadcasts. Pinango hitting cleanup. Lines one foul, out of play, down the first base line. Still 1-2. And I feel the need to point out he's still, you're probably sick of hearing it, but he's got that kiss tattoo. You know, it's like 2 lips, like a lady leaving lipstick on his neck. I'm assuming it's a tattoo because I don't think he'd get it refreshed every day. Bounced in front of the plate, 85. 2-2 the count. That was a sweeper in the dirt, 85. Yeah, exactly. Who's in left field today? Pinango? Whoops. He played the first 2 games, I'll tell you that. Probably because it's a righty pitcher is my best guess. Inside, full count. Yeah, I think it's just because it's a tough righty. Gracie, hello. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. But malicious 93. Yeah, my best guess is because it's a tough right-hander. Inside, ball 4. He walked him. Nice piece, nice at bat there by Pinango, and that'll bring up the big Ern, as I like to call him, Ernie Clement, the second baseman. Righty versus righty. Clement, 295 hitters, 7 homers, 28 RBI. In the air to left center at the track, left fielder, 1 step on the track, catches it. Out number 3. The side is retired. They pick up a hit, a run, leave 1 at first on a walk. We head to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Red Sox, Gasper Rafaela Abreu. All right, let's lose the crowd noise. What was I gonna say? Oh, we need to there we go. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with a solo shot with 1 out in the top of the first. Guardians Brewers isn't for another 25 minutes. Twins Rangers about 50 minutes. Orioles Mariners 3:10 Central. Everything else is 5:40 or later, but actually there's only, even if you include the 5:40 game, that there's only 5 night games. A lot of, I have a travel day for a lot of teams. So the Cubs are off and they're hosting the Blue Jays in Wrigley next. So all right, back from break. Again, you Savage making his 10th start of the year. First pitch upstairs, little in, ball 1. Gasper. Oh, that's right. Gasper caught yesterday. He's the DH again, like he was in game 1. Upstairs again, 2-0. Come on, you Savage. So a 4-seam 94 and then a 4-seam 94. Up and in and then just up. You Savage, another one upstairs. This time Gasper swung on and missed. 4-seam 95. Yeah, I agree. The whole lineup needs to. I hear you. Called strike 95, guessing another 4-seam. Do I need to make this smaller or do I need to tilt? I think I need to go there. I'm like too close. We'll give a little bit more of Iron Maiden. There we go. A little low, full count. Gasper battling here. Full count to the leadoff hitter. Come on, you Savage. Go after him. Popped it up. Foul territory. Third base line. Catcher on the run. What a catch by Valenzuela. Not sure where Okamoto was, but no worries. Valenzuela there for the first out in the bottom of the first. Yes. 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 He's been upstairs already. Thanks, Art Carino. How's it going? Yes, thank you, Art Carino. Art Carino. Are you a Dodgers fan? I'm assuming as a Kings fan. Popped up the first pitch, and Clement has it for out number 2. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down. That was Rafaela, the center fielder, who popped it up. Pinango in left, Lucas center, Sanchez in right. That's the Jays outfield. Third to first, Okamoto, Jimenez, Clement, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Valenzuela behind the dish, making up the battery with Savage. Oliver, what's up? Yeah, they did the Blue Jays a favor, swept the Rays. All 3 games close. Upstairs, 95 to Abreu. Savage misses on a 4-seam. 278 average. Takes 94, strike 1. Another 4-seam. Savage in the windup. Fouled off. 95. 1-2 the count. Oh, dang. I forgot about the crowd noise. Sorry, guys. Trying to remember that. All right, 1-2. Righty versus lefty. Fouls one off. 95. Still 1-2. 4-seam a little outside. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, thanks for doing us a solid by sweeping the Rays. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him. 86. A splitter. Low and outside. He went fishing. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing across. We head to the top of the second. Jays send up Lucas, Okamoto, Valenzuela. Valenzuela is a switch hitter. Oh, let's eliminate the crowd noise. Don't forget, this isn't the only live stream today. We will have Atlanta Dream in Indianapolis to take on the Indiana Fever. 6:30. Game is available on Prime Video if you have it. Well, at least in the United States. We'll be back tomorrow for game 1 and then the whole 3-game series against the Cubs in Wrigley. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, I don't think there's any League Pass games for WNBA. And I think my sons will be over because it's Father's Day weekend. So I'll just going to take it easy. We'll do Brewers Braves Friday night. So, and then we'll be back with WNBA Monday night. The Savage. Yep. Yeah, and with might be time to be done with this who's the guy that had the back issue after coming back off the DL? Why am I blank? Max Scherzer. Yeah, I'm sorry. It might be done. Might be time for Max Scherzer to retire. I don't think the Blue Jays can wait around anymore. All right, leading off, Lucas takes upstairs and outside. Ball 1. Curveball 79. 315 average, 1 homer, 13 RBI. Grounds it down the first base line, taken to the bag himself, the first baseman, for out number 1. Good play by Contreras. He gets the put out. Ground out 3. Then the Blue Jays have 3 with the Astros, 4 with the Rangers starting next Thursday. Then 3 with the Mets, 3 at the Mariners, 3 at the Giants, 3 at the Padres. So they've got 10-game homestand and then a 9-game road trip coming up. Okamoto takes strike 1, the Big Oak. 230, 15 homers, 42 RBI. Curveball. Liner to left. rolls to the wall. Okamoto with a 1-out double slides into second. Nice piece of hitting there by Oak. That'll bring up Valenzuela. Just hit a frozen rope out to left. Nice line drive, rolled to the wall. Well, actually a two-hopper to the wall. Outfielder got the ball in a hurry, but not enough, not quick enough. Valenzuela hitting 8th, switch hitter hitting 254 on the season. So righty against a hitter in the left-handed batter's box. Fouled off first base line. Strike one on a four-seam fastball, 93. Yes, that is the plan. I got to pay the extra $20 a month just to get that 3 games for the Cubs. Yeah, that is the plan. As you know, we just started this, I don't know, a week or two maybe ago. It hasn't been that long. We started, I think, with the Yankees series. 1-1. Pitch was high. Takes inside just off the plate. 88. Nice take. Cutter, 88. Oh, yeah. Bit of hype? I don't know what that means. Into right. Okamoto heading home. Throw. Up the line. No, he stayed at third. Never mind. The ball got away. Does he get home? Let's see. I don't know what they're calling yet. All right, first and third, 1 out. Yes, Valenzuela has been a good find. Exactly. Wow, Okamoto slammed on the brakes late. Yeah, and the throw got away. Nice backup by the pitcher. I mean, that wasn't that bad a throw. That catcher just got crossed up on the bounce, I guess. I think it flattened out on him a little bit off the grass. All right, well, at any rate, it's a hit. That'll bring up Jimenez, who takes upstairs, ball 1. So the Jays have 3 hits now. Fouled off. 89 towards the dugout. 1-1. All right, Jimenez waiting. Gray delivers. Fouled off. 89. 1-2. That's 30 pitches for Gray. Yeah, nice hitting by Okamoto with the double to left, and then Valenzuela to right. Drew a throw, but all right, we got 1 out though. Runners at the corners. Come on, Jimenez. Fouled off. 86. Still 1-2. Come on, Jimenez. Got to at least drive in the run here. At least a sac fly. Gray delivers. Low. 2-2. 94. Sinker missed. Jimenez hitting 9th. He's had a pretty good series. Back-to-back homers in, what, game 1, I think, with Schneider. Bounced one in the dirt. 85. Full count. All right, seriously, why can't I highlight that pitch? Sweeper missed low in the dirt. Full count pitch. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Fouled it off. 94. Good battle going here. And Valenzuela was running on the pitch. He has to head back to first. Yes, yes. They need at least a sac fly. You got to get this runner in. Take the 2-0 lead here in the second. But right now it's 1-0. Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit a solo shot in the top of the first with 1 out. Gray with 34 pitches. Delivers in the air to left. At the track, caught. Okamoto's heading home. Throw to second. And Jimenez drives in the second run. He did his job. Sac fly to left. And the Jays lead 2-0 here in the top of the second. Boy, pardon my voice. I guess I triple header yesterday did a number on me. All right, good job to drive in the run. Exactly what the Jays needed. 1 run in the first, 1 run in the second. Springer's 0 for 1. He drives one to left. Off the wall. It hit the top of the scoreboard. Oh, whiffed on the throw. And the runner's held at third, second and third. The guy had just threw. Well, I'll have to do lefty. Just threw and the ball fell out of his hand. They're going to call that a double for Springer. The left fielder just whiffed on the throw. So a double for Springer and 2 runners in scoring position for Vlad Guerrero Jr. here. 4th hit of the game for the Blue Jays. Yep. Yeah, I can't believe they tagged on a fly to left. Cash is king. I'm assuming we got a mound visit. Yep. Springer on second. Valenzuela on third. Yep. Mound visit in progress. All right. We'll get the solo shot for Vlad. His first at bat. 282 average. 4 homers. 30 RBI. He picked up 2 RBI in last night's game. I forgot, he had a ground out. I think he hit the other run in. I can't remember. Up the middle. Oh, right at the second baseman. Over to first in time to retire the side. 1 pitch. I think he's only seen 2 pitches today. At any rate, the Jays pick up a run. They lead 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. We've got Red Sox sending up Contreras, Duran, and IKF. All right. Yes. Well, they're losing 2-0. They're not a very good team, but division rival. They've got a good pitcher on the mound despite the first 2 innings. Oh, I keep screwing this up. I got to remember to just not. There we go. I just did it again. I'm so sorry. All right. Okay, yeah. Contreras, Duran, and IKF. All right, back from break. Excuse me. All right, we're still on Sportsnet for now. Runs. Combat at bats. Aggression at the plate. Great rally, boys. Yep. Dave and Tammy Olson. I know it translates Tammy to Oak, but welcome. Rooting for the Blue Jays. Thanks for being here. All right, you Savage picks up the rosin bag. Should GB just about set. Contreras, the first hitter. Hitting cleanup for your Bo Sox. Boston Red Sox, right? Is that the Boston accent? I was saying Sox, but I don't think that's right. Righty versus righty. 294 hitter right down the middle. 88 strike one taken. Slider. Savage can do an effect like a screwball almost. That would be that like sort of like I guess a backdoor slider. Bounced in the dirt, evens the count 1-1, and I need to get the crowd noise. Slider 89 missed. Upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 to you, Savage. That was a four-seam 94. Here's the pitch. Ooh, on the outside, yep, corner, top of the strike zone. Slider 88, beautiful pitch. 2-2, evens the count. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second for the Bo Sox. Fouled out of play, 95, into the right field stands. Pitch 17 already for you, Savage. 18 coming up. Grounded up the middle. Clement has it over to Vlad for out number 1. 4-3 ground out. Assist to Clement. Put out to Vlad Guerrero. 1 away. That'll bring up Duran, the 5th hitter. Lefty. 213 average. Yep, go Blue Jays. Thanks, Dave Olson, Tammy Olson. In there, and SN lost their strike zone. This happens like every broadcast, every game. 0-1 the count. At the knees, four-seam, 94. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing, got a piece of Valenzuela. Strike. Wait, what? That was a ball? Okay, I guess. Wait, what? No, he fouled it off. Sportsnet is wrong. The count is 0-2. MLB's correct. I don't know why Sportsnet counted that as a ball. It's 0-2. Fouled it straight back. Still 0. Yeah, now they fixed the count. Chase Taylor, hello. How's it going? Trey is effective because even if he doesn't know where his pitches are going, even he doesn't know where his pitches are going. Gotcha. Wow, got him low and outside. Strike 3. And Valenzuela tagged him out because it was in the dirt. Guessing it was a slider. Low and away. Couldn't lay off the junk. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Bo Sox in the bottom of the second. First pitch in there. Called strike. 0-1. IKF. Four-seam fastball. Righty versus righty. 276 hitter. Popped him up into short right field. Second baseman Clement catches it for out number 3. We've played 2. We head to the top of the third. Blue Jays will send up Sanchez, Pinango, and Clement. 1 second. There we go. All right. So in the first, Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit a solo shot over the monster. In the second, Jimenez hit a sac fly to plate Okamoto. So the Blue Jays are building a picket fence. 2 runs in the first. I'm sorry, 1 run, 2 runs. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. All right, I just screwed this up again. I gotta quit messing with it. Yes, yes. There are people that do Red Sox. Thomas Fitzpatrick does Red Sox games. If you're looking for Red Sox, THOM, just like it sounds, THOMAS, and Fitzpatrick, FITZPATRICK. I think, unfortunately, he's had a few health issues and hasn't been able to do the games, but CH Man, who is a Dodgers fan, has been doing the games, I think, in his absence. Yeah, I was so busy watching Clement, I missed it. That sounds like Vlad. He did a slide at second long after the out was recorded yesterday, too. All right, we are just about set. Here it is. First pitch to Jesus Sanchez, taken, strike 1. All right, yeah, I just messed this up, didn't I? Let's try this again. Sanchez hits one to left center. Near the wall, caught by the center fielder for out number 1. One up, one down for the Jays. Here in the top of the third. Oh, no worries. Thanks for being here. You're welcome. Thank you, RJ, MC. Yep, we're planning to do all the Blue Jays games from here on out. The only thing that is the top priority would be Packers football, because I'll be watching those anyways. Pinango swings and misses or fouled it off. Okay, foul tip on a cutter, 85. Gray with 40 pitches. Pinango hitting cleanup, fouls off, I'm assuming a slider, 87. Changeup, pardon me. Wind is blowing out to center as we look at the American flag in like left center. Fly to left on, nope, third baseman out to get it for out number 2. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Jays here in the top of the third. Again, we've got the Sportsnet feed going. Seems to be pretty, I don't think I'm ever more than 2 pitches behind. Clement is up. He flew out in the first, 294 average, 7 homers, 28 RBI for the Big Earn. Outside, takes 88, ball 1. Cutter, 88. Clement hitting 5th. Righty versus righty. Gray delivers. Swung on and missed. Low, almost in the dirt. Looks like a sweeper. Yeah, 84. 1-1 to Clement. Righty versus righty. Here it is. Liner to left, right at the left fielder. Caught for out number 3. Quickly 3 up, 3 down. Nothing across. We head to the bottom. I'm sorry, of the third. How the heck did I not? I am so sorry. Yeah, bottom of the third. I screwed up that score bug. Sorry about that. And the Bo Sox send up Durbin, Wong, and Monasterio. So that would be, yep, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's lose the crowd noise. Probably should get more water right now. I think I'm getting low. Yes, where are we at? 1 strikeout for Gray. 1 walk. Savage has 2 strikeouts, no walks. All right, back from break. Yeah, the breaks are frequent, but so short. Oh, yeah, no. Thank you. Yeah, again, Thomas Fitzpatrick is good. Again, hopefully his health issues are behind him. Hopefully he'll be back to calm Bo Sox games. But yeah, as long as you find somebody on YouTube, yeah, no worries. Sounds good. Yep. Unfortunately, 3 up, 3 down for the Blue Jays in the third. That was not a good inning or a good approach. All right, Durbin, 7th hitter, 190 average. Just Savage with 24 pitches. There's 25 in the air to left center. Back at the 379 mark and caught for out number 1. That is who is that? That's Lucas in center, right? Center, correct? Where? Yeah, Lucas is in center. Yeah, it was just short. Not up against the wall, but really close to it. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up Wong, the catcher, hitting 8th. Righty versus righty. In there, taking strike 95. That was a 4-seam fastball. Slider misses upstairs, 88. Evens the count, 1-1. Come on, Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, 94. Out of play on a... hold on. I'm assuming it's 4-seam. Yeah, we like to joke on the channel. You're free to root for whatever team you want, just not the Yankees. A little tongue-in-cheek humor, though. All right. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. Did he go? No, says the first base ump on appeal. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the foul ball. 2-2. That was a slider, 88. First base ump said Wong did not swing. Excuse me. Savage is set. Wind up. Bounced one in the, the dirt. Full count. 3-2. Slider missed. Come on, Savage. Go after him. 3-2 count. 1 out. Inside. Did he check his swing? No, he did not. Home plate umpire punches him out. 2 outs. Yeah, pretty sure he swung. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they didn't need to appeal. You could tell. Yep, he went all the way. So 2 outs. That'll bring up the 9th hitter, Monasterio, the second baseman. Righty. Just, ooh, that should have been challenged. That was low. This 4-seam 95 was called a strike. That should have been appealed to a ball. 241, 2 homers, 11 RBI. Same pitch, 95. It's quickly 0-2. It should be a 2-0 count. My goodness, these umpires get worse by the game, I feel like. Here's the pitch. That time he swung and missed. 84. Struck him out on 3 pitches, but it really should have been a 2-1 count. We had 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. We head to the top of the 4th. Lucas Okamoto Valenzuela, a switch hitter, due up. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Please consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both will help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. We got a 121 freight train whistling through town. Wow, we got a long way to go. We got less than 100 games, but we got more than 81. Let's put it that way. I hope it's not the Yankees. Good gravy. Trey is on it now. Yeah. Got some beneficial calls, though, by the umpire. That was ridiculous. Also, if you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream. It is faster, literally a 4-second delay, as opposed to an additional 14 or total of 18 minimum on YouTube. And it's commercial free. All right, got to get water next half inning. Looney, what? Looney Dogs Dinner? Oh, as in dinner, lunch or dinner. June 23rd, I guess, in Skydome or Rogers Center. First pitch, top of the zone, 85, called strike. Cutter to Lucas, a 312 hitter, 1 home run, 13 RBI. He grounded out his first at bat. Second pitch, taken, ball 1, evens the count. That one was a sinker, 92, outside. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Another one in the dirt, 2-1. Yeah, we got 32 likes. Thank you so much. All right, Lucas ahead in the count, 2-1, hitting 6 today in the Toronto lineup. Righty versus lefty. Gray with 48 pitches, delivers in the air to center, routine fly ball, can of corn, out number 1. Put out for, oh, I could just look that up. Yeah, Rafaela. I could just scroll down and get that. Keep forgetting about that. All right. Okamoto up 1 for 1, a double and a run scored. 233 average, 15 homers, 42 RBI. Come on, Oak. Righty versus righty. We need a 2-out hit here, or a 1-out hit, pardon me. Takes a strike, 92, outside edge of the plate. Sinker. Gray steps off the pitching rubber. Boston Academy? Oh, Boston Arts Academy. Okay. Here's the pitch. Okamoto grounds the third. Over to first. In time. Out number 2. Ground out. 5-3. Durbin assist. Contreras the put out. Quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Blue Jays in the 4th. Come on, we got to get more runs than 2. Let's make things easier on the bullpen, please. All right, Valenzuela, 1 for 1. He got a single that moved Okamoto to third. Fouls off the first pitch, 86, strike 1. Changeup. Oh boy, that's my shoulder. 260 average, 7 homers, 18 RBI for Brandon Valenzuela. The switch hitting catcher today. Kirk has the afternoon off. May have been a foul ball near the screen by the tarp into the front row for strike 2. I think Valenzuela may have caught the catcher on his backswing. Yeah, he got the glove. Yeah, he went to apologize immediately. It didn't seem like the catcher for the Red Sox was fazed by it. But as a catcher, obviously, he knows he needs to watch that. 0-2 pitch. Low, missed down, a little bit downstairs. 85. That was a sweeper that missed. Ow, ow. 1-2 pitch. Oh, he got called out or punched out. It just caught the low inside corner. Good call by the ump. Not debating that. No debate on that. Nice pitch. That retires the side. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Both Sox send up Gasper, Rafaela, and Abreu. So the top of the order, and Gasper is a switch hitter. All right, 1 second. Let's do that. Mid 4th. David Rodenberg. Hello, full count of Monte Cristo, Sinbad the Sailor. That's good. Thanks for the play-by-play. At least 7 hours late in my present neck of the woods. This game starts at 8:37 instead of 2 a.m. Right. This is like as early as the Jays start. I'm trying to think of. There are some East Coast teams that play earlier on like Thursday. Maybe an hour earlier, but you generally don't start any earlier than that. But welcome, thank you. Most of the time, you're my lullaby or virtual caffeine nightcap of insomnia. Thanks, Dave Olson. Thanks for cheering on the Jays. Chino, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Oh, as I crack my knuckles. Pardon the snaps there. All right, we are back from break. Man, the breaks actually seem quick. This game, not going to complain, is kind of flying along here. We're not, we're short of the hour mark, and we're already in the bottom of the 4th, so we'll take that. Gasper up. He is 0 for 1. As we look at some Blue Jays fans in the stands. As we wait for the Bo Sox. Foul out in the first. 256 average, 6 RBI for Gasper. Savage delivers low, ball 1, 95. Missed downstairs on a 4-seam. 1-0 the count. Need Boston over 1.5. Taken strike 1. Thax, what's up? Ooh, that looked... Nope, I guess that caught the edge of the plate. 4-seam, 95. 1-1 the count. We just got a behind-the-plate view of that strike. What are we doing, Sportsnet? Actually, it was a ball. I had no idea. What are we seriously doing? 4-seam, 95. They got their strike zone up again. Liner to right. Fair ball. and over the wall. That should be a ground rule double. It fan couldn't catch it, but a leadoff ground rule double for Gasper, 109 miles per hour. And that is the first hit and first base runner of the game for the Bo Sox, second time through the order. Dax, what's up? Thank you for being here. Yes. Yeah. Bunted down the third base line, over to first for out number 1. I'm assuming the runner moved to third. Yes, he did. Good play by Okamoto to get the out, but the Red Sox have a runner at third base with 1 out. Double and then a sacrifice bunt. Barehanded it, chucked it to first in time to get Rafaela, who is hustling down the line. Great play by Okamoto. That'll bring up Abreu, third hitter. Upstairs, 84, 1-0, the count. No, I'm a Kings fan first. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. I'm a Kings fan first, then probably the Sabres, then the Canadians. Then I kind of just all the Canadian teams then. Nothing against the Leafs. I'm just saying out of all the Canadian teams, probably Montreal first. They're just fun to watch. That pitch was low. Splitter 83. Derek, hello. Chino, are you rooting for the Bo Sox, I assume? Here's the pitch. Popped it up. Short left center. Center fielder grabs it. They fake the run. Ooh, bad throw. Good stop by Valenzuela. Guerrero couldn't cut it off. He tried, but it sailed over his head. Not a good throw from Lucas. And that is 2 outs for the Red Sox with a runner at third. Yes. He charged it. Gasper faked it, but this was not a good throw. It was up the third base line. One-hopped Valenzuela. And it sailed over the head of Vlad Guerrero Jr. But at any rate, yeah, they did not allow the sac fly. 2 outs. Upstairs to Contreras, who's 0 for 1. 83 miles per hour. Splitter missed upstairs. Yeah, so Kings first. I fouled off his foot. 1-1 that count. Slider. Contreras has to walk it off. 293 hitter on the season. At least Lucas got the ball in a hurry. Just not the greatest throw, though. Yeah, that's true. Another reason not to send Gasper. Contreras was on deck. Swung on and missed in the dirt. 1-2. Or did he foul it? Nope. Swinging strike in the dirt. Good block by Valenzuela. Which would you want to join? Packers are number 1. Swung on and missed. He chased a junk pitch. 5th strike. Low in the dirt. And the Jays get out of the jam. The Bo Sox had a leadoff double, bunted him to third, and left him there on a fly to center and then a strikeout. We've played 4. We head to the top of the 5th. Toronto will send up Jimenez, Springer, and Guerrero Jr. So 9, 1, and 2 in their lineup. Yeah, so the Packers, even if the numbers are bad, are always the priority. Then I'd say NHL. And it's kind of Boston, it's kind of Buffalo and Montreal. They both did well. And, you know, obviously the Jays are not my priority in MLB. Yeah, I don't know. NFL season is, you know, once a week, but it's tough. There's so many people that do the NFL. That's why beyond the Packers, I don't know what I'm going to commit to in the fall. Maybe the international games, maybe Thursday night games. We'll see. Definitely not Sunday night. Sunday night, I get crushed. The views are terrible. I need to get water real quick. They're almost back, too. Well, I think we'll have to wait for the next. Yeah, I'll have to wait till the next half inning. First hit of the game for Boston. Yeah, we're already back. All right, we'll get water next time. I got to stop talking so much. All right, Jimenez, the shortstop. He's no official at bat. He had a plate appearance and got a sac fly with an RBI. To drive in the Jays' second run in the second. Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit his fourth home run, solo shot in the second. Jimenez grounds it to first. Contreras takes it to the bag himself, runs into the pitcher, and is called out. Jimenez thought he was safe. He's not heading back to the dugout. This was a very odd play. Contreras booted it, then took his time getting. He did not touch the bag. The Jays might want to call. Maybe he tripped over the bag. Okay. And then Jimenez. Yeah. All right. It's an out at any rate. Ground out 3 as he ran into Gray. That'll bring up Springer, who's 1 for 2. A double and a strikeout. And. Oh, okay. He did not score. That's right. Okamoto scored. Righty, righty. Right down the middle. 91. Strike 1 the call. 4-seam. 215 finally for Springer. 7 homers, 19 RBI. Gray, 58th pitch. Low. Outside. 87. Evens the count. 1-1. Cutter missed. All right. Here's the windup. Grounded to short. Over to first. 6-3 ground out for Springer. 2 up, 2 down for the Jays. In the top of the 5th. Vlad Guerrero Jr. up. Hit one over the green monster into the front row and left center just to the right of the Monster Energy drink advertisement. Gray about to throw his 60th pitch. Vlad waits. Out. Oh, appeal it. Look how far out this was. Sinker 92, about an inch or 2 outside. Strike 1 called. I don't think we've even had an ABS challenge. Maybe one. It was successful if it was, obviously. That one's low, and Vlad will challenge this one, and he'll get this one overturned. This was low. This home plate umpire is terrible. Yes, by what? Does Sportsnet? Yeah, they do it. 0.9 inches, almost an inch. Oh, for and WNBA, I would call the Valkyries. They're a fun team to watch. Hockey, obviously the Kings, I think, or Buffalo. Grounded to short, over to first. In time. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. Go the Blue Jays. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox send up Duran. IKF and Durban. All right, I need to go get water. I'll be right back. Got to remember to order Marquee Sports to get the Cub game, the Cub series. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I just spilled water all over the floor. My goodness. It's one thing about baseball. The breaks aren't quite long enough. All right, we are halfway home. Sabres as your secondary. Yeah, they're my Eastern Conference team. Yes, right, playing the anthem. Yep. So they probably have a lot of fans in what, Hamilton, I'm guessing, that aren't already Maple Leafs fans. Yeah, I'm not against the Maple Leafs. I know everybody likes to crap on them. Liner to right, caught by Sanchez for out number one. Nice play to his left. I hear you. Camel refill? Oh, water? Gotcha. All right. IKF is up. 0 for 1, the shortstop. Upstairs, 95. Ball 1. Four seam. Nice play by Jesus Sanchez. Inside. Call the ball. 2-0 the count. IKF hitting 6. You Savage with 50 pitches. Popped it up. Foul territory. Caught by Valenzuela in front of the first base dugout for out number 2. That's 2 foul outs. Valenzuela's shown some range. Left side and the right side. Nicely done. Yeah, not quite to the dugout. Forgot how far away the dugout is in Fenway. Seems really far. That'll bring up Durbin with 2 outs. Nobody on. Way upstairs. 95. Miss. Ball 1. Four seam. 95. Well, I got to make money somehow. I try to do it while there's no game going on. Sometimes I forget. I have a delay button for while the game's going on. Sometimes I forget to press it. Swung on and missed. Delaying the ads. 1-2 the count. Slider 88, but that's how I make a little bit of money. It's not a lot. Bounced one in the dirt, evens the count, 2-2. That one was a slider, 88, got away. Popped it up to right. Clement takes it in shallow right for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 5. We head to the top of the 6th. Blue Jays send up Sanchez, Pinango, and Clement. So that would be 3, 4, 5 in their order. All right, we got some other action going on. 1 second. Did I say end 5th? Did I do it? No, I did not. 1 second. So I'm like inserting an ad right now while it's between innings. All right, Guardians losing in Milwaukee to the Brewers. Brewers lead 1-0 through 2, heading to the top of the 3rd. Twins Rangers in Arlington, Texas, top of the 1st. 2 hits, 1st and 3rd, and 2 out for the Twins. I'm sick to my stomach. Red Sox offense is so bad. Yeah, not last 2 days, not so great. I didn't put that song on right, Blue Jays fan. Yeah, I know, but as a YouTube content creator, I got to make money somehow. It's taken me a long time to get where I'm at, well over a year, and it's not like it's a lot of money, but I hit the delay button so you don't miss. I turn off the ads, essentially. There's a 10-minute timer, and I can always reset it so that you guys don't miss anything, during the game. I'm just taking ad breaks when the actual broadcast is. And yes, they got a big Scottish flag out. I just finally saw one for the soccer fans. Almost said hooligans. Strike 1. Wait, what is going on? All right, I need to refresh this. Something happened here. 0-1 the count to Sanchez. Grounded into center right field between 2nd and 1st for a leadoff single for Jesus Sanchez. Blue Jays with their 5th hit of the game. That'll bring up Pinango, 0 for 1, hitting cleanup. Outside, 85, just missed. Cutter. Yes, yeah. I agree with that. I hear you. Strike 1 taken. 66 is the pitch count. I apologize. Cutter 87. I got crossed up. Now we get to see more Scottish fans. Chopper, first baseman, tossed to the pitcher at first. Got him. Ground out, but it advanced the runner. 1 out. Runner in scoring position now. Ground out. 3-1 on the putout. Good play. The Bo Sox offense is almost as inept as the Jays. Yep. Oh, 3:30 Eastern? Yeah, it's been a quick game, but we'll be done by 3:30 Central, but I assume you mean Eastern. Are they challenging this? Oh, we got an umpire injury, I think. Something happened to the first base umpire. Oh, eye issue. Yeah, I used to have contacts, but my eyes are so dry. Yeah, he's out, and then after he made the out call, he immediately wiped at his left eye. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Ah. All right, he's back on the field. Still wiping at his left eye, though. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, no, well, I think it's Scottish. They're wearing the kilts. It's the white X over the blue. I don't think that's Irish. Grounded to short, and they're going to tag out Sanchez running into an out at third. What on earth was that? And Clement again swung at the first pitch. So fielder's choice. Short to almost threw it away at third. That was a great catch by the Bo Sox third baseman. I don't know what Sanchez is doing. If he hustled and committed, he may have been safe because of the high throw. It would have been tough. My goodness, what a dumb base running miscue. Strike one to the next hitter. Eastern time, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, it's because of the Scottish fans in Boston for the World Cup. Yep, exactly. Come on, Boston, let's turn that around. Yeah, terrible base running. Outside, evens the count 1-1 to Lucas, who's 0 for 2. There's 2 outs. Clement at first on the strange fielder's choice. Short to third, so 6-5 on the putout. My gosh, Sanchez. Way to run into an out. Fouled off, 87. 1-2 the count. 71 pitches now for Gray here in the top of the 6th. Changeup was fouled off. All right. Righty versus lefty. Throw to first. They've got him in a rundown. And frickin' Clement is out stealing second. You have got to be kidding me. What was that base running for the Jays? No runs. They picked up a double. Left none. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Bo Sox send up Wong, Monasterio, and Gasper. Gasper the top of the order, and he is a switch hitter. Oh, my God. What in the world? Way to run into 2 outs, Toronto. Only up 2-0. Just terrible base running. My goodness. Oh, my gosh. Seriously. 1-1, Guardians, Brewers. Let's go, Guardians. Twins 4-0 on the Rangers. Bottom of the 1st. Top of the 3rd in Milwaukee. 1 on, 1 out for the Guardians. Terrible. And Clement was not any better either, but Sanchez running into that out was ridiculous. Inside miss, 95, ball one. Four seam. Wong, the hitter. Strike one. All right, that was a called strike, a slider. I mean, the Jays will take it, but look how far outside that was. 1-2 the count. Swung on and missed on one in the dirt. They're still looking at the first base ump with his eye. Second base ump came over. I don't know what's going on. Play with three umps if you have to. Another in the dirt, way out in front of the plate. 2-2 the count. No, that was this one. Splitter, 84. He's savage with 60 pitches. Right down the middle, fouled off, 94, still 2-2. Third base, foul territory. Four seam. Yeah, just terrible base running. The ineptitude of the bats coming into contagious with the bad base running. Bad offense breeds bad offense, for sure. Slider, 88. Like, no offense to the Red Sox, but, like, if they do this against teams that have better records, you know, it's not doable. They're not going to win. Wow, just watched an 88-mile-per-hour strikeout right down the middle, or 88-mile-per-hour strike. 6 strikeout. He's savage with 6 strikeouts in 5 1/3. Monasterio struck out in the third, 0 for 1. Called strike. Just on the outside edge of the plate. Splitter, 83. Savage. Oh, tough pitch. Swung on and missed. 87 on a slider downstairs. 0-2 the count. Savage, 65 pitches. Popped it up. First baseline, foul territory. Near the tarp, Guerrero Jr. secures the catch for out number 2. Gotta say, Vlad Guerrero Jr. really throwing the leather there. This series for sure, if not longer. Gasper, the DH, 1 for 2 with a double. And Guerrero was talking to Sanchez afterwards. I'm not sure what that was about. Oh, they do. Oh, that's good news. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the standings. Taken strike 83 to the leadoff hitter. Switch hitting Gasper. Splitter 83, excuse me. Fouled it off 83. 0-2. Nope, he missed it. Sorry, swinging strike. Splitter 83. 0-2. Again, he did have a double his last at bat. I believe that's the only Red Sox hit. Bounced one short of the plate, 83, 1-2 the count. Yep, one hit. One gosh darn hit. Savage, pitch number 70 on the way, in the air to center. On the run, Sanchez catches it, not Sanchez. Lucas catches it for out number 3. F8. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across. Heading to the top of the 7th where the Blue Jays send up Lucas Okamoto and Valenzuela. 1-1 in Milwaukee. Guardians and Brewers heading to the bottom of the third. Still in the bottom of the first. 4-0 Twins over the Rangers. Nobody on. 2 out for Texas. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got a 3-game set. You don't have an off day for some time too, because they play the Cubs 3 on the road. Houston, I think, at home for 3, and then a 4-game set with the Rangers. So Blue Jays don't have an off day for a while. At least I want to say till maybe next Monday. Let's take a look at their schedule. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No off days for the rest of June. They don't have an off day till Thursday, July 2nd. Wow, it is windy in Boston. They're showing the trees just about bending in half. Holy cow, the wind picked up in Boston at Fenway Park. All right. Here we go. Lucas, the center fielder, leading off in the top of the 7th. Yeah, again, just checking the schedule, and they don't have an off day till Thursday, July 2nd. So, strike 1 taken, 16-day stretch. Hello, Lake, the best Lake. Nice. That win in Boston's crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, I'm a little delayed. The trees in the air to right center, back at the track, into the bullpen, and gone. Lucas with a solo shot. And the Blue Jays score their 3rd run. A poke to right. Nice piece of hitting by Lucas. And they lead 3-0 on 6 hits. 392. Exit velocity at least 100. Jays pick up a run here in the top of the 7th. He'll put on the blue jacket with the old Blue Jays logo on the back and a bunch of other things. 3-0. Oh, Big Oak. Okamoto fouls one off, out of play. They never showed where it went. Just turned on a pitch right down the pipe. Deposited into where the bullpen sits. Like a one-hopper to the bench for the Red Sox bullpen. Nice hit by Lucas. Okamoto swings and misses. A low one outside. Cutter 86. Quickly 0-2 the count. Righty versus righty. Gray 75 pitches. Chopped foul out of play towards the Valenzuela in the on-deck circle. Nathan Nukes, exactly. Come on, Boston. We can turn this around. Yeah, long a way to go. No. Nukes, exactly. Here's the pitch. Bouncer in the dirt, low and outside. 85. A sweeper got away from Gray. .77 pitches for Gray. Pitch clock at 5. Somebody must. Oh, swing it. They almost missed the pitch. Foul tip, strikeout, Okamoto. He's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. 1 down in the top of the 7th. I got to remember to take me out to the ball game at the half inning. Valenzuela takes a ball outside, 85. 1-0. A sweeper missed. 1 for 2, single in the second. 258 average, 7 homers. I think 18 RBI, maybe. Ooh, low, and he's got to challenge it because this was called a frickin' strike. He's going to win the challenge. 2-0 that count. Home plate umpire, just terrible. How low was this? 1 inch. Gray with 80 pitches now. Valenzuela, the 8th hitter, switch hitter. Righty against the left-handed batter. Inside, missed, 3-0. Cutter kept going inside, 87. No, yeah, exactly, nukes. No, nukus. Nukus. Takes a strike, 92, 3-1. That was a 4-seam. Yeah, they need to just let the Savage keep going. Fouled off, 92, full count, 3-2. I mean, he's pitched 6 solid innings. I mean, outstanding innings. I don't think his pitch count is too terrible either. It's lower. It's lower than Gray, I believe. Full count pitch, nobody out, or 1 out, nobody on, 1 run in, popped it up to center. Under it for out number 2. Again, base is empty, 2 outs, but a run in on the nuke from Lucas. Or the nuke from Nukas, if you prefer. Jimenez is up, the 9th hitter. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly. 231 average, 7 homers, 33 RBI. So he's got more RBI than Vlad Guerrero Jr. right now. And Vlad's picked up 3 over the last 2 days to get to 30. Solo shot in the first for Vlad Jr. Did he check his swing? Yes, says the third base umpire. Evens the count, 1-1. On a 4-seam, 93. Inside, call the strike, and it's good. Oh, no, he's going to lose this. It's going to remain a strike. 89, 1-2. First failed ABS challenge by the Jays. But it just nicked it. Less than a quarter of the ball in, but plenty to be called a strike. Yeah, don't want to challenge the inside ones unless you're really 100% sure, because they're less likely to miss that than outside or up or down. Oh boy, they're adjusting the camera live. Fouled off. Upstairs, 92, way up. Sinker, 93. He is second. Okay, I had to think about it. I'm like, well, I know he's got more than Vlad Guerrero Jr., so good on him because he's usually the 7, 8, or 9 hitter. So that's what you need. Oh, chased one in the dirt, 86. Forced strikeout for the Bo Sox pitcher, whose name escapes me at the moment. Gray. I'm sorry about that. All right, they get 1 on the home run by Lucas. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox send up Rafaela Abreu Contreras. All right, here is take me out to the ball game. Same scores than the other two games. Yeah. They showed the center field flag blowing straight out, or the United States flag in pretty much in center. It's at the top of the monster. And then the last half inning, I think they showed a cutaway and the trees were literally like bending over in the wind. It was so bad. Yeah, very. Let me check my phone what they say. All right, just about set. For the bottom of the 7th. Whoops, forgot to. Oh, great. That's not good. Rafaela takes a strike, 0-1. Chased one, low and outside, 0-2. 72 pitches for you, Savage. Strike, slider. Low. 1-2 the count. Yeah, you can see you Savage's jersey blowing in the wind. Line down the left line, past third into the corner. And into second with a stand-up double, Rafaela. Leadoff double for the Bo Sox in the bottom of the 7th. Their second hit of the game, second double. Last time they bunted the runner to third and stranded him there with 1 out. So we'll see what happens. Thanks, Norman Paul. Appreciate it. Oh. No, Ethan Meeksill came on after Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Fouled off right field stands, out of play. 0-1 to Abreu. So that was Kevin McLeod doing Ball Game. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Ethan Meeksill's a guitarist in New York. I'll get you the song in a minute. Ball gets away. Even count is 1-2. Runner holds. Nice stop on a splitter in the dirt. 83 by Valenzuela. Ethan Meeksill with pride before the fall. Roped into right, but caught by Sanchez. Runner tags, heads to third. So 1 out and a runner at third again for the Bo Sox, who trailed 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Good catch by Sanchez, but no chance to get the runner. Let's go Blue Jays. Sugar Lawson. Hello, Sugary Lawson. I remember you. Thanks for coming back. All right. Valenzuela with a Valenzuela with a mound visit. Pardon me. Yeah, it's free. It's copyright free music on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. There's a lot of good music, a lot of instrumentals. I don't know how many have lyrics. Let's sweep the Sox. Boston Red Sox. Contreras up. He's the cleanup hitter. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Savage bounces one in the dirt. Good stop by Valenzuela. Runner holds at third. 1-0 the count. Come on, you Savage. That was a splitter in the dirt. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Out of play. One and two the count. Sorry, I was texting my son. 1-2 the count. Contreras waits. Grounded to short. Jimenez to first to Guerrero Jr. to get the second out, but a run scores, but the Jays will gladly take the out. Ground out, RBI for Contreras. And it's 3-1. Both Sox get on the board. I mean, yes, they gave up a run, but they did get an out. So the Red Sox answer the solo shot by Lucas in the 9th with a run of their own. I'm sorry, in the 7th. What am I saying? Duran takes strike one. Slider. One and one the count. Grounded to the pitcher. Savage tosses to Vlad for out number 3. They get a run. They leave none. They had a hit. We head to the 8th. 3-1 Jays. They'll send up Springer, Guerrero, and Sanchez. So the top of the order. Oh boy, I haven't been updating this. End 7th, right? Sorry, I got distracted. My son was texting me. Is that right? 360-120. Okay. And the Red Sox will go to the bullpen. Slayton is the pitcher. All right. Slayton 0-3. 6.75 ERA, 15 games, 13 and a third innings pitched, 17 strikeouts, 1.58 whip for the 6'4", 220-pound right-hander. Opponent batting average 286. Drafted by the Rangers. Went to college at New Mexico. Grounded on the first pitch into right, past the second baseman. Springer, a leadoff single. All right, well, aggression finally paid off. I think, other than Vladdy's solo shot, I think that would be the second hit on the first pitch. All right, way behind on the chat. Sorry. Right. Gotcha. Yep. At the top of the zone, strike one called. Cutter, 94. A Sox fan. Yeah. Yep. Also Rockies. In the air to right center. Right fielder catches it for out number one. Man, 2 pitches, Vlad. Come on. Yep. I don't think anybody, with all the success New England's had between the Patriots, the Red Sox, Celtics, and even the Bruins, nobody's going to feel sorry for Boston. 20 plus years ago, yes. 20, yeah, over 20 years ago. But not since. Not in the, well, heck, not since 2001, right? So not in the last 25 years. First pitch to Sanchez, strike one. Yeah, Varland closed it out. So I don't know, maybe. Fouled it off, 0-2. Cutter way in, 93. I don't know what Sanchez is swinging at. Pitch almost hit him. Yeah, all 3 games are afternoon. They're all 1:20 Central, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Upstairs, 97, ball 1. And every Friday home game for the Cubs is at 1:20. For some reason, their deal with the city prevents them from playing at night on Friday night, at least. At home, talking. Sanchez, what happened? Is that inside? No. 2-2 count. He swung at that? Pitch nearly. No. That was in the dirt. 2-2. Okay. I thought he turned away towards the wall. 87, a sweeper in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Upstairs and outside, 96. 2 down. And Springer still the runner at first. Well, Sanchez just struck out. Yeah, probably, since they're going to have straw play defense, probably. Varland and Rogers and Hoffman. Yeah, probably. Ball 1 to Pinango, the left fielder. Yes, Yimmy being back will help. Definitely. Pinango takes outside, strike 1. So he laid off a cutter 93, then he took a cutter 93 on the outside edge of the plate. Fouled off, 96. 1-2. Virtual seventh. What's up, David Rodenberg? Yep. Boy, did the Jays need it. Inside, 96 from Slayton. Evens the count, 2-2. That was a 4-seam fastball. And the catcher Needs a new glove or a new mitt. Wonder if it oh yeah, that pitch he caught in the webbing may have popped a stitch. It was 96. So fresh catcher glove for the Bo Sox catcher. Fouled it off. 97. Four seam. Still 2-2. Again, 2 outs. 2-2 count. Springer at first on a hit. Here in the 8th. Fouled it off again. 86. Pinango battling here. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Vlad Guerrero Jr. hit a solo shot in the second. Sorry, in the top of the first. My bad. In the air to left, near the wall, off the scoreboard by the American League. And throw home, up the line. Oh, he's out. Are you sure about that? Throw is to the third base side. Springer trying to score from first is gunned down at the plate. So that should be a double plus out advancing Rafaela to Wong, 7-2, and I don't think they're going to challenge. Thought the tag might have been too high. Was it the center fielder or left fielder? Yeah, I think it might. One hop throw. Oh, man. Are we sure? He tagged him on the shin. But I thought maybe his hand got in there. Oh, that's it. No runs. They leave one. We head to the bottom of the 8th. And the Red Sox will send up IKF, Durbin, and Wong. So the where are we at? 6, 7, 8 hitters. So that was the center fielder. Yeah, the left fielder played it right up against the wall. The ball got away, and he was gunned down at the plate by Rafaela. Wow. Well, with 2 outs, I guess you got to get aggressive. All right. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, Rafaela. It was a one hopper. It was a little bit, up the third base line, but a great tag by Wong. Yeah. Well, that one I can't fault. That took an outstanding throw and play by the outfielder. It was close. The other ones agreed. They've been absolutely horrific on the base pass. Actually, so they just picked up their 8th hit. Yeah, I forgot. 3-1, bottom of the 7th. And Savage still out there. Uh-oh, first pitch. Is it fair or foul? Fair ball and a home run over the monster. Or wait, yeah. Yep. Oh, man. The Savage gives one up. And the Red Sox are back within 1. That was IKF, 360 feet. Oh, brother. Damn it. You Savage has had such a great game. Just the third hit. 2 doubles and now a solo shot in the bottom of the 8th. Just into the stands, and it ricocheted out. 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th for the Red Sox as they pull within 1 after being down 3-0 in the bottom of the 7th. Uh-oh, Durbin, almost the exact same thing. This one to straightaway left and gone. Tie game. Oh, man. Well, there goes the gem for you, Savage. 4 hits, 2 solo shots here in the 8th. And it's 3-3. 334 over that short porch and left. Such a joke. Well, game on. Now we got to stop the bleeding. Back-to-back jacks by the Bo Sox. Mound visit, but this is just the pitching coach. Oh, right down the pipe. 93. Just turned on it. I mean, that is not a home run in any other ballpark. Although it did hit the National Car Rental sign, so. Nance swarming and also Fluharty. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, no. Not good. Yeah. Yep. Nope, you Savage still in. They're getting warmed up. Outside to Wong. 1-0 the count. Swung on and missed. Evens the count. 88 miles per hour. 1-1 the count to Wong. Missed a slider. 88. Takes one right down the middle. Another slider. 87. 1-2. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get more than 7 out of anybody, right? He's still only at 90 pitches. Bounced one in the dirt, 1-2. I mean, that, or 2-2. That had to be some of the consideration. That's pitch 91. Yep. Oh, that should have said Fluharty and I already forgot. Warman in the pen. It auto-corrected. It's not Nandi. Yeah. Yep. Uncommon True Shaman. Come on, Jays. What's up? Bounced another one in the dirt. Full count. Come on, you Savage. Get Wong out at least. The Miz, yeah. He pitched a great 7 innings. Yep. Dominguez. Grounded to short. Jimenez to Vlad Guerrero Jr. Out number 1. Good dig by Guerrero Jr. on a low throw by Jimenez. 1 out. Nobody on. Tie game. Back-to-back home runs. And now they'll go to the bullpen. Nance. That's right. It auto-corrected Nance. Or did I mistype Nance? Maybe I did. Let's see who the call is. I think he pointed at the right arm. That would mean Nance, not Fluharty. Well, you Savage, day is done. 3 runs over 7 1/3, and it is Tommy Nance, the right-hander. Dang it. Well, they're going to need some 9th inning heroics from the offense. Man, oh man. Nance 0-2, 4.50 ERA, 24 games, 24 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 1.33 whip. He has 1 hold, 0 for 1 in save opportunities. 12 runs given up, all earned off of 22 hits, 3 home runs, no hit batsman, 10 walks, no intentional walks. Again, 27 strikeouts, opponent batting average 244 for Tommy Nance. Does it say He last pitched 2 days ago in game 1. 2/3 of an inning. Gave up a run. It was earned on 2 hits and a walk. Struck out 1. And he pitched 2 days before that versus the Yankees. Gave up 2 earned runs. Oh, boy. 6'6", 235, right-hander, 35-year-old. All right, why aren't we back from commercial break? There we go. All right, tough no decision for Trey Savage. 7 1/3, 3 earned runs, 4 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. All right. Monasterio swings and misses. Strike 1. That was a slider. 89. 1 out, bases empty, 2 runs in already. Swung on and missed. Got to be a slider. 88, out of the zone. Here's the pitch. Popped it up. Right field in the sun. Sanchez makes the catch. Actually, hold on. That's Lucas. Lucas moved to right. Straw replaced Penyango in the lineup and took over in center. In the bottom. Yeah, okay. 2 outs. Fly 9. All right, the hitter is Gasper, the top of the order. Switch hitter. He's 1 for 3. Takes ball 1. Yeah, last 2 outings, not too great. In the dirt, 2-0. Came back. I can't believe it. Yep. Chapman warming in the Boston bullpen. Outside, 88. 3-0. Come on. I think they both are unavailable. They both pitched, I think, possibly the last 2 games. We're tied. We're tied. It's not over yet. Upstairs, but called a strike. He should have appealed that. That would have been a 4-pitch walk. Three and 1 to Gasper. Grounded to short. Stopped by Jimenez, but no throw. And I think he just injured himself. His right shoulder. Oh, fudge. Infield single. Oh, man. 5th hit for the Red Sox. Yep, and they'll come out to take a look at Jimenez. Injury delay for Jimenez. Right shoulder. Trainer looking at him. Hey, hello. Welcome from the Philippines. So, Eaton is going to pinch run for Gasper, by the way. Jimenez injured his right shoulder on the dive. He's taking some practice throws. All right, so injury delay here. Okamoto, hopefully. Well, it can't be a walk-off. They're on the road. Looks like he's going to stay in. Yeah, it was a tough play. He's staying in the game. All right, Nance steps off the rubber. 2 outs, runner at first. The go-ahead run on base. Rafaela 1 for 2. Double and a run. No throw to second, stolen base by the pinch runner. Something happened to Valenzuela trying to make that throw. Why is MLB.com behind? I mean, that's great for this channel, but I'd also like to know. I forgot who stole it. Strike swinging on the play. Yes, something happened to Valenzuela's. Oh, he got hit in the back by the follow-through on the swing. Right between the shoulder blades. Come on. Is that payback? Because Valenzuela accidentally got the catcher on the glove? Oh, my gosh. Strike 2. Call. Oh, that returned the runner to first, by the way. Okay, so no stolen base because of the interference, I guess, by the batter. Fouled it off, and he'll have to return to first again. Okay. Yeah, the play-by-play doesn't acknowledge it, but because the backswing got him between the shoulder blades, they returned the runner. Actually, I gotta sign for a package. I'll be right back. All right, sorry, we're back. Had to sign for a package for my wife. Did they get him? No. He finally stole second. 1-2 the count. Grounded foul. Still 1-2. 85. Sorry for the delay. Had to go sign for a package for my wife. Here's the pitch. Grounded. Third base. Okamoto to first. Got him. 5-3 ground out. They get out of it some way, somehow. The Bo Sox pick up 2 runs on 2 solo homers back to back. Toronto will send up Clement, Lucas, and Okamoto. What a game. All right, let's get rid of the crowd noise. I need to fix the set behind me. Yep, Vlad homered. Need runs in the 9th. Oh, by the way, yeah, somebody asked who scored. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, real quick. 380-350. 380-350. There you go. So again, Vlad Guerrero Jr. solo homer in the first. Runs were scored by Lucas because Lucas hit a solo shot in the 7th. The other run in the 2nd was scored by Okamoto. RBIs then for Guerrero Jr., Lucas, of course, and then Jimenez had the other RBI, a sac fly. And the Red Sox, IKF and Durbin went back-to-back to left field over the Green Monster. Rafaela scored the other run Contreras drove in the other run. Chapman on for the Bo Sox. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. It bashed into the wall and sent everything down. Ow, now I smashed my knee on the desk. Just a mess here. Chapman, 6'4", lefty, 0-1, .44 ERA, 21 games, 14 saves, 20 and 2/3 innings pitched, 28 strikeouts, .92 whip in a tie game. Strike one. And bad challenge by the Jays are out of ABS challenges. Clement challenged an obvious strike. Owen won the count. Chopped foul, third base line, 0-2. You sausage. Yeah, he stayed in. Hey, thanks, Thax. Thanks for your streams, bro. Hope your overtime hockey juju doesn't translate to exit innings. Yes, I agree. Grounded down the third base line, no throw, and an infield single. As Clement got all of that one. The slow roller probably didn't even go 45 feet. And an infield single. The Jays will take it. Thanks so much, Thax. I appreciate you supporting the channel. And I agree with your sentiment. Yes, please, no extra. We're okay today. We don't have WNBA till 6:30, so we'd be all right. Yeah, Chapman just couldn't make the throw. Pinch hit Oakwish Snyder. Yeah, since Chapman's a lefty, maybe. Oh, no. Lucas bunted foul, and it's out. Caught by the catcher. You've got to be kidding me. What on earth was that? My goodness, this team cannot lay down a bunt. He just stabbed at it, and he popped it foul near the on-deck circle. Terrible approach by Lucas. Okamoto is up. Yeah, but Okamoto, you're not going to replace him at third. That's the problem. Who's going to play third if you take Okamoto out of the game? And it's a lefty versus righty, not lefty-lefty. Fouled. You're more likely to replace a lefty hitter. Fouled it off, 98. Thanks again, Thax. Appreciate it. Man, that time to reply is so quick. I missed my opportunity. Sorry, Thax. 0-2. That was a strike? Well, they're out of challenges, and it just bit them. 97 on a clear pitch upstairs. Foul. Nope. Down the right field line near the stands and out of play. 0-2 still. The count. All right. I think that's a tiny bit better, right? Swung on and missed. 99 upstairs. Strikeout and out number 2. Leadoff infield single. Horrific bunt. Yes. Hey, hello, Todd Brady. Yeah, greetings to you in the UK. Valenzuela, the hitter. He's a switch hitter, so right-handed batter's box. He is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Outside and called a strike, 100. This ump has been horrific. But the Jays are out of ABS challenges. Yeah, I hear you. But again, with potential extra innings, who's going to play third? I don't know who else plays third. for the Jays. Schneider's an outfielder, and you already used Straw, so let's see, who did they take out of the game? 1-1 the count. Fouled it off, 1-2. One for two, 2 outs. Or 1-2, sorry, 2 outs. 1 for 3 for Valenzuela. Fouls it off. 100. We'll do it again. Two and two count. 2 outs. Sorry. One of my sons lost his phone, and my other son is asking if I can help pay for half of it. I just got distracted. They're on vacation. Inside. Full count. 99. All right, Valenzuela. We need base runners. Clement to third and Schneider can play second? Okay, I didn't know. Lefty versus righty, you still give Okamoto the shot, I think. Popped it up. Foul territory. Valenzuela. Oh, dropped. Catcher wasn't able to get there. Not an error because he didn't get to it. The wind, I think, just took it up the third base line on him. Okay, well, I didn't know how the backup infielders worked. I know they played Clement at short. I didn't know they played him at third as well. I know he backs up at short. All right. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off again. 100. Just a hair outside, protecting the plate. Good game, or good at bat here by Valenzuela. The Jays catch a break that Wong wasn't able to catch that foul pop out. Oh, Valenzuela pops one to left. It's not. It is deep enough. Off the wall. Rounding third into score. That's a double. So he didn't leave the yard, but he drove in a run with a 2-out, 3-2 count. Valenzuela doubles off the top of the monster and left. I was afraid that it was going to be caught the way the left fielder was playing it. I really thought he had a bead on it. I thought it was just a routine fly ball, which in any other ballpark it would have been. But it must have just hit the top of the monster and left. Yeah, like off the Red Sox Scholars blue hat. So more than 3/4 up the 40-foot wall. So they have a runner at second, a run in with 2 outs, and Jimenez is due up. All right, Jays. Wow, Valenzuela. Clutch hitting there. The Jays get a run here in the top of the ninth with after 2 outs. Jimenez is 0 for 2, but he has an RBI on a sac fly in the second. The lefty. Here's the pitch by Chapman. Low, but swung on and missed. 100. Strike one. All right, Jays. All right. Yep. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Schneider has played some third. Okay, thank you. I didn't know. Fouled it off, 0-2. Valenzuela at second on a double. Jimenez, the 9th place hitter, playing shortstop. Chapman ahead of him, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Popped it. Shallow center. Second baseman catches it for out number 3. They leave one, but they picked up a run on an RBI double by Valenzuela with 2 outs and a full count. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Due up for the Bo Sox, Abreu, Contreras, and Duran. So that is 3, 4, 5 hitters. Heart of the Red Sox order. Wow. What a game. All right. What did we... Middle of the 9th. Do we know who's coming in? Or is Nance staying out there is the question. Yeah, but Varland pitched last night. I think he pitched Tuesday, so we'll see. Yep, Valenzuela with a huge hit. Yeah, huge run. Agreed. Still at commercial. This is the first time. Yep. Yep. They blew a 3-1. They blew a 3-0 lead. Bottom of 7th. 1 run scored. Bottom of the 2nd or 8th. 2 solo shots to tie it. Fluharty, thank you. Thank you. Finally, MLB puts it up. They were slow. Fluharty, 3-0, 3.77 ERA. 39 games, 3 starts. 28 2/3 innings pitched, 38 strikeouts, 1.43 whip. 10 holds, no save opportunities. This is save opportunity number 1. Strike 1. 261 opponent batting average for the 6'2", 215-pound, 24-year-old left-hander. Popped it up to right, battling the sun. Nope, center fielder got it. Nice camera work. Out number 1. Caught by, I'm assuming it's Straw. All right, 1 up, 1 down. Abreu retired. That'll bring up Contreras. 0 for 3, a strikeout, and an RBI. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think he pitched the day before. I think that might be why. I will double check. Fouled. Oh, no. Third base. Okamoto up with it. Over to Guerrero for out number 2. Wow. 2 quick outs. 4-10, 3-5. 4-10, 3-5. I forgot a hit. Sorry, I forgot a hit for the Blue Jays. First pitch, a strike, 83 to Duran. 0 for 3, a strikeout. A sweeper, 83. Here's the pitch. Popped it up. Okamoto calls it. He's got it. Out number 3. The Jays sweep the Red Sox in Boston. What a game. Nance with the win. 1-2. 4.38 ERA. Let's get rid of the crowd noise. Chapman 0-2. 0.83 ERA. Takes the loss. A closer in a non-save situation. Fluharty, his first save, 3.64 ERA. Wow, what a game. Thank you so much for being here. Let's end the poll. 124 votes. 82% were correct that the Blue Jays would prevail and get the sweep. Finally, they're back within a game of 500. Feels like forever since we could say that, right? And they're on the road in Wrigley Field to take on the Cubs in a 3-game set, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All games 1:20 Central. So they pick up a run in the 9th and get the win after blowing a 3-0 lead. What a game. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. Help get the channel recommended, and follow on Twitch if you already have it. All right, I'm going to end the Twitch stream there. All right. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Lucas was a lefty. Lefty switch. They opted to bunt to move over the runner. So pick your poison. Yes, right, exactly. But yeah, they need to work on the bunting. Agreed. Yeah. Varland had pitched an inning and a third and an inning the last 2 nights. So, and he pitched on the 13th. So maybe they didn't want to use him 3 straight. That's my best guess. Jays win. Yep, Fluharty. Flu got the job done. Yep. You're welcome. Hey, Packers, nice handle. We will do all Packers games as well. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Unnecessary nail biter. It's always that way. And we can't even blame the bullpen because it was the starter, you savage. Boy, I still wonder if Springer was safe on that play at the plate. I thought his hand was on the plate. A win is a win. Ugly. Yep. You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Ronald Duffney. Hello. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, casual gamer. Nice handle. Yep. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. We'll take a look at the standings. Ronald Duffney, hello. Thanks for being here. All right, Springer actually had 2 hits, 2 for 4. So did Valenzuela. None more important than his double with 2 outs and a full count in the top of the 9th, off the top of the Green Monster to drive in the game-winning run. So solo shots for Guerrero Jr., his 4th. And Lucas his 2nd in the 7th. Jimenez drove in the run on a sac fly in the 2nd, and as we just mentioned, Valenzuela in the 9th. So runs scored by Guerrero, Clement, Lucas, and Okamoto. Gasper with 2 of the 5 Red Sox hits. Rafaela with a run scored. Contreras an RBI. Solo shots by IKF and Durbin. IKF's 2nd and Durbin's 4th in the 8th. Both off of Yasavage. Tough luck, no decision for Valenzuela. Or, I'm sorry, Yasavage, who pitched a gem. 7 1/3, 3 runs on 4 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts, but those 2 homers. Nance picks up the win. He's 1-2, a scoreless 2/3 to get out of the bottom of the 8th. Fluharty 1-2-3, nothing across, save number 1. Gray pitched well, 3 runs in 7 innings. Slayton, no runs in the 8th. Chapman got tagged for that run in the 9th to pick up his 2nd loss. And yes, did they update the standings right away? We can confirm. Where are their standings? Yes, Toronto's 37-38. They're only 6 back of the Rays now, thanks to the Rays getting swept by the Dodgers and the Jays sweeping the Red Sox. And the worst team in the AL, Royals and Angels, 30-45. Ouch. All right. Wild card. Yeah, they're a half game above the A's. Okay. But I'm betting the A's play tonight, or are they off? Yeah, the A's play tonight, so we need the Angels to win. Otherwise, the Jays will be tied for the last wild card. Rays are there with the first one. Cleveland, the second one. Yankees, White Sox, and Mariners are your division leaders in the AL. Yep, just did. They're a half a game up, but again, if the A's win tonight, then they're both 37-38. Thank you, Sugar Lawson. You're welcome. Oh, let me take this down while I'm looking at this. Hey, thank you, Lisa Clark. Yeah, we're here for all your Blue Jays games and Packers games in the fall. We love hockey, though. Hockey. Packers games are the priority, then hockey. But we can try to prioritize the Jays as much as possible, too. Yeah, but again, they're 37-38. I don't know what the tiebreaker is. Tiebreakers don't really matter when you're only in game, 75 of 162? So a lot of season to go. We got more than half the season to go. So no reason to look at tiebreakers this early in the season. So, but I hear you. It's good that they finally played well. All right. We'll have Dream Fever tonight, or Fever versus Dream, Fever Dream. It's in Indianapolis tonight at 6:30. I suppose if it's over in a hurry, I could do Angels A's, but I think I got to rest my voice. We'll see. The WNBA has not been quick this year. 3-2 Guardians lead the Brewers, top of the 7th. Guardians have 2 on and 1 out, first and second. Twins up 6-0 on the Rangers in Arlington, Texas, top of the 5th. 1-2 count. Nobody on for the Twins on top of the 5th. Tiebreaker is whoever won the series against both of them. Again, there's really no reason to think about tiebreakers when you're not even halfway through the season. So I hear you. Point taken. But there's a long way to go. All right. So Saturday, Sunday, tomorrow night, baseball doubleheader, afternoon and evening. Brewers, Braves. I was originally going to do that whole series instead of Blue Jays Cubs, but I'll pay the $20 for the Cubs just this month to get these 3 games, and then I'll cancel. All right, I think that'll do it. Let's see. Three nothing sweep. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Gonna take a break. We'll be back in 3 hours and 20 minutes for WNBA. Atlanta Dream at Indiana Fever in Indianapolis. Only game tonight in the WNBA. 9-4 Dream, 9-5 Fever. All right, that'll do it. Sinbin Stream signing out. Thank you all. Thanks for liking, subscribing, chatting. 67 likes. That's terrific. Until next time, Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all well. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, we'll see you tomorrow for first pitch 1:20. We'll start the live stream at 1:15 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sinbin Stream signing out, saying so long. Bye-bye for now.